Were you just like me when you started out, where you had so many episodes but you do not know how to batch them and it caused you to burn out? If that was you, come join me. I got something for you. Stay tuned. Hey folks, welcome back to Pod Mentor Space, and in this episode we are going to talk about podcast sprints. So of course we built the foundation from content pillars we already covered, and a framework that can help you guide you organizing your ideas, and now we're going to go to sprints. But before we talk about all of that, check if you're checking us out on Spotify, don't forget to hit that follow button, and if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. And if you have some thoughts that may interest the conversation, let's keep it interesting. Leave them in the comment section in Spotify and on YouTube. So now, let us talk about podcast sprint. So how does this work? Let me use an analogy. So we have three types of sprints. We have a fixed sprint, a flexible sprint, and a hybrid of both sprints. So now let's use gym. Let's use gym as an analogy. So now when you are going to the gym, when you're gonna go out for a workout, a set, of course, let's say you are gonna do 4 sets of 10 reps. That's your max on a barbell curl. So the simplistic way of doing a sprint for a podcast sprint is just doing 10. So your first set 10, second set 10, third set 10, and then fourth set 10. That is what we call a fixed sprint. Now, how do you translate that into a podcast sprint? If you can do what I'm doing, like let's say a 10 episode sprint, in one sitting or in a series of nights where you can do 2 episodes a night, and then you can complete a series of 10, 5, it's up to you, then that's considered a fixed sprint. Now, let's go to the next one, which is a flexi sprint. Now, let's say you're the busiest person. Now, let's use again the same analogy of the gym. You can do, now you're going to go down, you're going to do, let's say, you're going to go down to the gym and you're going to do curls. Let's say your first set, you can do only 3. And then the next you can do 5. Then the next you can do 7. That's considered a flexi sprint. And now how do you apply that in podcast sprints? It's simple. If you're a busy person and you can only do three episodes in one sitting, one set, or one sprint, then that's sprint 1. And then let's say on the next episode, time's gotten you free a bit. You can do 5 episodes. That's your that's your second sprint. So as time goes on, you can adjust your podcast batching dependent on, of course, your sprints. So now let's say you want to mix it up a bit. You want to do a combination of fixed and flexi. That is called the hybrid approach, which is, let's say, on the first 2 sets of your barbell curl, you can do 5. And then on third, you can only do 3. And then on the fourth one, you can do another 5. So that is a hybrid because, see, you have a fixed number of reps, number of reps within the set that you can attain to. And then the third set probably was a little bit off. And then the fourth set, you came back. And let's say, if we're going to put that in a podcast sprint, you can do 5 episodes in 5 episodes, one sitting, the next 5 episodes, and then you can do 3 episodes, and then you can go back to 5, and then let's say you got more time, so you did a 7 episode sprint. So that's the simplistic analogy that I have tried to not explain it with so much complexity on how to organize sprints. So now we will put this all together in one of my episodes, episode 15, on how to organize, and this is the technique that we use here in Pod Mentor Productions. By the way, if you want to know what Pod Mentor Productions is, it's a production where we help business people business owners who want to go create podcasts just like this, and we produce your podcast. We give you the strategies from A to B, from pre-production, production, post-production. And if you want us to help you on social media, we'll help you there, build you a strategy there as well. So this is an all-out place where you get to learn a lot of how we implement our new strategies, and that includes matrix, pillars, and sprints. And also when it comes to your social media strategy, we'll help you out there. So yeah, going back to the summary, we have a fixed sprint, which is a series of amount of numbers of episodes that you can do. That can be 5, 10, depending on you. And then we have the flexi, where you can do 5, 6, 3, whatever you want. And then a hybrid of 5, 5, 3, 5, and then 2, 7, whatever it is. And then you go back to 5. So that's a summary of how to understand and how to avoid being burnt out in the podcasting space. I hope that helps you out, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers, guys.